So today we're going to be doing one of the dumbest videos in terms of like actual relevancy, but what could be a fun video. We are going to be redrafting the 2025 NBA draft after 1 week. Yes, we are going to be redrafting it after 1 week, and we're going to be looking at the top 10 picks. Obviously, this doesn't mean anything. This isn't even who's going to be Rookie of the Year. But we are going to have to talk about it right here. Well, we're not going to have to talk about it. I kind of want to talk about it right here. It's going to be a funny one to look at in maybe 2 months, a month, as we go through the year. We can react to different things because you can see mock drafts, way too early mock drafts versus the actual draft. Like, it's always completely different. So at number 1, we are actually not going to go with Cooper Flagg. In what might be a surprise to everybody, I am going to put in a mock draft, redraft, VJ Edgecombe. The Dallas Mavericks need guards. VJ Edgecombe is somebody who maybe has a higher ceiling. Maybe has a higher ceiling than Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg has the lowest floor I think I've ever seen. But there is a legitimate chance that Cooper Flagg doesn't have as high a ceiling as Edgecombe. So I don't think it's that crazy to have Edgecombe going number 1 in a redraft. And number 2 in a redraft. And I know a lot of people with Cooper Flagg are really high on the guy and are talking about his age. But like, he's somebody who, I get it, he's 18, but he's physically bigger than 18. And he's just in his head, he reads the game better than when he was 18. Or than a normal 18-year-old does. So he plays way above his years. But Cooper Flagg, number 2. Cooper Flagg might have the lowest floor I've ever seen from a draft prospect. I'm too young to remember LeBron. I have never seen, other than Wemby, I've never seen a player with a lower floor. Not the lowest floor, the highest floor. I've never seen somebody that I'm like, there is a 0% bust potential other than Wemby. I even thought there was like a 1% chance Luka would bust. There is a 0% bust potential in Cooper Flagg. Maybe he doesn't have MVP ceiling, and that's okay. That's okay. He doesn't have to have an MVP ceiling to be a absolutely elite player in this league. But at the same time, when you've got someone like a VJ Edgecombe who has really looked the part, I don't think it's crazy to say in a way too early redraft that Cooper Flagg isn't a guarantee to go number 1. And number 3, going to the Philadelphia 76ers, is Dylan Harper. I understand the Philadelphia 76ers have a Jared McCain. I understand they have what's his name? Jesus, Tyrese Maxey. I understand they're stacked at the guard position, but Dylan Harper's really good. He's really good. Like, you can just tell his whole game. I don't know what's going to happen with the Spurs with Castle, Harper, and Fox, if they're going to try and move on from Fox already. I don't know what they're going to try to do, or try to see if they can all work together with a Wemby and like a Cornet, or Wemby and whoever is there at the 4. If it's going to be an experimental year, but Dylan Harper is so freaking good. Like, he is genuinely one of the top rookie guards I've seen early, because there is notoriously take a while. He looks like he's going to be good for a long, long time. At number 4, the Charlotte Hornets are going to select, and this is why this video is fun, because we'll see what ends up happening. Cedric Coward. He's played, I get it. The man's played 2 games of basketball, shooting 70% from the field. Is he going to pull a Chris Duarte? Maybe. He probably is going to pull a Chris Duarte. But at the same time, this isn't a guy who was this super highly regarded player. Like, the guy played D3. The guy came out of high school as a D3 prospect. He did play 4 years in college in the end. Did he play 4 years? Yeah. He played 4 years in college in the end. And 22 years old. At the same time, like, he ended up being a D3 player. And managed to work his way up to the NBA. Like, he could be a really, really good player. But he's just been so good early that I'm going to put him in here at number 4. Like, he does not miss. They need shooting. And they got Con Knipple in that. And I wanted to, shake it up. Because let's be real, it could end up that they're definitely happy with Con Knipple. But if this was a way too early redraft, maybe, worst case scenario, maybe it's a freaking rookie rating. But we're going to have him at number 4. Again, this could be the Dalton Connect position from a year ago, where he's just an older player and he peaked very soon. But this is way too early. Let's be honest. This is one of these. This is a video that doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. It's just something that I want to have put out there, and so we can look back at the end of this year and see whether or not the best players early on are still the best players later into their rookie season. At number 4, or say at pick 5, we have moving up 1 spot in the draft. We have the Utah Jazz taking Trey Johnson. They could have taken him, and by the way, Ace Bailey hasn't been 100%, and Ace Bailey was fantastic in preseason. But Trey Johnson's been unbelievable. Like him and like in the draft, him and Keyshawn George have been exceptional. The two of those have been absolutely exceptional for the Washington Wizards, who are a fun young team. They really are a fun young team. He's averaging 17 points per game. And he's legitimately a high level player. He's shooting 40, nearly 50, 40, 100. And he's just somebody that I'm looking at and I'm like, he's going to be a bucket for a long time. He's going to be a bucket for a long time league. Like, do I know if he's going to be better than Ace Bailey? I don't know. But for now, we're going to put Trey Johnson in there. And at the 6th pick, we have for the Washington Wizards, we're gonna have them taking a player that I'm really impressed with so far in his rookie season. A player that I thought maybe had bust written all over him, in Con Knipple. Con Knipple, like, I was shocked when he went 4th. I really was. I didn't think he was good enough to go 4th in the draft. Maybe I was just kind of overly cautious on like these type of shooting prospects, because the ones that have been drafted high historically haven't really worked out. But I have to say he's been very strong. Very strong. He's hit shots. He had 20 points in their game yesterday. He's somebody that the Hornets are very happy to have taken. And at number 7, we're just going to stick with it. Jeremiah Fears. Jeremiah Fears, he's been good. Nothing else. The fact that he wears number 0 and his name's Fears. 0 Fears is great. And he had 13 points last night against the Spurs, averaging 15 per game on the season. He's looking good. He's looking real good, and he's looking very much like he's kind of earned that spot in the draft. Like, the only player that I have that's gone down, or it's gone out of the top 7, is Ace Bailey, because he's been sick. And there's a very good chance the next time I make this video, Ace Bailey's going to be higher. But the only player that's gone up is Cedric Howard. But yeah, so we're going to go next, and we're going to put in at the 8th pick, the Brooklyn Nets. We're eventually going to have a team take Ace Bailey. Look, Ace Bailey, what he showed in preseason was absolutely exceptional. Absolutely exceptional what he showed. He is somebody that is going to be a really good player for a real long time in the NBA. And for me anyway, it's his off the ball scoring is exceptional. He needs to be a better on the ball scorer. He needs to have some on the ball game. He doesn't have any right now. He has none at all. And he's genuinely he's just that good at scoring without any on-ball creation ability. When he gets some off-ball ability, he's going to be unbelievable. Then at 9, I'm going to put Igor Demon. I actually like Igor Demon. I genuinely do like Igor Demon. I think that the problem with him is that he's just chucking right now. He is just chucking right now. He's not out here running the point. They're trying to convert him into a wing. And I'm not going to judge somebody based on, like he hasn't taken a 2-point shot yet. And this is somebody who was not known as a shooter. I think he's trying to figure out a new role, but also kind of forgetting what his actual role was. But I still think he's 6'9", has the ability to handle it a little bit, and play at a 1, 2, or a 3. If he ends up shooting mid-30s%, we could be looking at a player. I don't know why they're trying to merge him into a wing rather than trying to make him a Josh Giddey. A little bit turnover prone, but I do like the kid. I like the kid, and I think having him at number 9, just for the upside, I'm happy with him dropping down one position. And then number 10, there is kind of a big drop off. Like, I think Derek Queen's been okay. Like, Malawat hasn't played much. We haven't seen anything really off Jack Jonas. I know Ben Saraf starting. I'm not saying drop Ben Saraf in the top 10. I was considering putting in Kalkbrenner from the Hornets. He's starting at the 5, but I'm just buying, like, I'm buying into the hype right now, and maybe I could be wrong, but I cannot remember the last time I've seen a player at 19 years old be as good on defense as Hugo Gonzalez. Like, it's not a stretch to say he's one of the 10 best perimeter defenders in the NBA at 19 years old. Like, I genuinely don't think that he's a I genuinely don't think that I've seen it. And he's so freaking good. We've seen him lock down Cade. We've seen, like, the meme every time he comes on the floor. When the LeBron meme, he sees Kawhi and he's annoyed. Like, that's going to be the meme when Hugo Gonzalez comes onto the floor. He was a flat-out scorer as an underage prospect in Spain. If he can figure out how to be... Like, if he figures out how to be a 35% three-point shooter, doesn't have to be 40, 35% three-point shooter, and figure out, because he's athletic, figure out a way to give you 9 points per game, he might be a career starter. I'm not joking. He might be a career starter if he can figure that out. And he's somebody that I'm really, really high on. So yeah, that's my top 10 in the way too early redraft. Like, it's going to be funny seeing Cedric Howard drop as this goes on, which is more than likely going to happen, and Ace Bailey's probably going to get back into that. But right now, I think the picks at the top of the draft have looked really freaking good. So anyway, I'll see you guys.